Okay. It's a little bit lag here, so we're going to just roll with it. This is my third episode of Super Journalism with your host, Fago Franklin III. Today, we will be joined by a guest that is entering the 2020 NBA draft. We are about to bring him in. His name is Mike Lenoir, and he's definitely a ball player. So we would love to hear about his journey playing basketball and how excited he is for the NBA draft. Hey, Mike, how you doing today?
Hey, how you doing, Fago? What's going on?
Can't complain, man. Before we jump into your basketball journey, I want you to give my viewers a little bit words of encouragement because we need some type of encouragement going throughout our daily lives.
Make sure when you get up this morning, first thing you do, look up to the man above and thank him for waking you up for another day. Just go about your day with a mentality that you're going to get better at whatever you do, and don't let nobody get in the way of that, good or bad. Just stay focused on whatever you need to do.
Amen to that. Thank you for those encouraging words. So, first and foremost, how excited you are with the NBA draft upcoming?
I'm ecstatic. I'm super excited. I can't wait.
Amen to that. A little short on words. But what got you actually started playing basketball in general?
Well, I exactly started playing basketball would be when I was living in Louisiana. Me and my dad, well, not my dad exactly, but I started off dribbling the ball between my legs. When I was younger in the driveway, my dad saw me. When he saw me dribbling the ball without him having even put it in my hands, he knew then and there, like, it's in his blood. So now it's time to move forward with it. And ever since then, we've been working day in, day out to get to where I'm at today.
How motivated are you? Because I know you're undersized. How motivated are you to prove everybody wrong that, hey, short people can actually make their dreams happen?
I'm very motivated, not to just prove everybody else wrong, but to prove myself right. Like, at the end of the day, I know that everybody else is going to be critics, is going to be people who, think what they think. But as long as I could prove to myself, nobody else really matters.
Now to your teammates in the background, what does it mean to you that you can have their support as well as your community that have your back?
It means everything, actually. I mean, without these guys supporting me and putting me here to where I am today, then I wouldn't even be here where I am today. I needed them every step of the way. So with that being said, they're one of the biggest pieces in the role that I'm playing right now in my life.
If you actually idealistic, which team do you go to?
Miami Heat.
Why Miami?
Because they need a point guard desperately. That's why they lost in the finals.
You don't think they need like maybe like a 4 or 5?
No, they already have a 4 and a 5. Actually, they got a lot of big guys, a lot of 4 and a 5. They got Kelly Olynyk. They got Bam Adebayo. They got that's a 4 and a 5 right there. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, at the end of the day, got Derrick Jones, the one who jumped out the gym. Mm-hmm. I feel like in the finals, they just passed. The reason the Lakers won is because they had Rajon Rondo, a true point guard. As you know, Rondo, he doesn't score like that. He only scores when he has to, but he runs the show. He makes sure everything's in order. And for Miami, they was a little shaky because they didn't have a point guard. Jimmy Butler, he had to bring it up a lot of the times where he couldn't get into his offense how he wanted to. Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, certain guys, they couldn't really get in the groove. So by you having a true point guard, he'll put those pieces in place where they need to be. And then I feel like they could have been successful a lot more.
So before we go back into your journey, we have to take a station identification. This is Super Journalism III. Hey everybody, welcome again. We have my homeboy as well as the 2020 NBA draft, Mike Lenoir. Lastly, what inspirational words can you give people about moving forward towards their dreams, overcoming adversity, and making it happen?
I would say when adversity comes, run straight through it. Don't let it stop you. Overcome it, So don't let that get in the way. And like I said, before we even started, first and foremost, got to keep God first. And when following your dreams or trying to achieve your goals, don't set yourself at a certain limit. Go as far as you can go. So that's what I'll say to everybody.
Okay. I see that you play for the Louisville Leopards. How did you get intertwined with them?
I got into playing with the Louisville Leopards from playing with Creating Young Minds prep team, and Coach Matt suggested that I should play with the Louisville Leopards because he felt that's where my game was on the pro level. So that's how I got with the Louisville Leopards.
Okay. What other players that you looked up to growing up as far as point guards is concerned? Because I know you had spoke to me off the air that you're a traditional point guard.
Right. Well, first off, I want to give thanks to my dad because he put in a lot of work with me, and he was a true point guard. But guards that I looked up to on TV would be Chris Paul and Derrick Rose from Chicago Bulls, the prime Derrick Rose, and the Isaiah Thomas from the Bad Boy Pistons. So those three guards was the main guards that I really looked at, and I still do.
Would you get upset if they drafted to the New York Knicks? And what pieces do you think the New York Knicks need to have in order for them to go to the playoffs?
I wouldn't be upset at all if I go to the Knicks. I mean, I think their program needs to be rebuilt anyway because it's not really an identity for the Knicks right now. So if I was to go to the Knicks, I'd be happy. But I think the pieces that they need to go to the playoffs, they need at least two superstars, a good point guard, great point guard, solid 4 and a 5, and a nice bench. So, and just play hard-nosed basketball. Like nobody thought Miami Heat would make it to the finals at all. Better yet. So, I mean, they got to the playoffs, but nobody thought they would make it to the finals. All they do is play hard-nosed basketball. They can shoot the ball, and they're a good team. There's no diversity.
I agree. So how has basketball molded you into the person that you are today?
It took me through a lot of obstacles through life, from me thinking that, from me being a robot in high school, to where I am now, to where I'm free, and I feel like I'm one of the best point guards in the world. So, I mean, it's just the obstacles that it took me through life to make me know that, certain things you're going to have to adjust to. It's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be a few bumps in the road. But like I said, you got to keep going. You can't let nobody stop your dream. So that's what it done for me. Just built my mind to be mentally tough. So that's what it's done.
I know you are fairly young, 19 years old. Did you have a chance to look at The Last Dance? And if you did, what did you get from watching Michael Jordan go through all those obstacles and kept pushing his players to exceed expectation?
I did. I watched the Last Dance by every episode, every time it came out. And what I learned from that was that I know that I'm not what certain people try to make me as, or try to, predict me as, like having the attitude or being fired up. Like behind the scenes with Michael Jordan, his teammates will tell you that's how it looks on the court, or that's what people try to project that to be. But behind the scenes, he actually loved those guys, and all he wanted to do was succeed and win. He's just fired up like that. So, I mean, I know that made me know that there are other people out there like me that just has that winning attitude, and they'll do whatever to win. So that's the biggest thing I got out of it.
And Mike, we're gonna have to do one station. This is Super Jones with Fago Franklin III, and we're gonna bring you right back for the last words of the day. Lastly, this is the last question I'm going to ask you. I know you're young again, but what does it mean to you in this pivotal moment that you can use your voice and use your platform to inspire others to either go out there and vote or either to be inspired and be heard?
It actually means a lot to me because from me being who I am, that I thought I'd never be in this particular situation, this young at this age, it actually means a lot. So by me being that person, to me having a voice, it actually like means the world to me that people will actually listen and, you know, take in what I say and go out there and use it to their advantage.
I agree. Congratulations to everything that you do. Me and you will definitely be in touch. Before I let you go, what are 3 words that you want the world to know about you, or 3 factors that you want the world to know about you in general?
I'm a very charismatic person. I'm super competitive, and last but not least, I'm a winner.
Amen. You heard him. He's a winner. He's a winner. So we'll look forward to you. Definitely have a blessed one, and talk with you soon, my friend.
Thank you, Fago. I appreciate everything.
Always. All right, now.